Okay, if you like Taco Tuesday, then you're going to love this approach to doing business. This is where we are going to get really granular and really super systematized. And I cannot wait to share this with you. You have one sheet waiting there for you, and on that sheet is going to be your Roadpreneur rhythms. This is your daily task list, your weekly task list, your monthly task list, and then this overarching quarterly. Every single month, we're going to come back to these various different things. So let's break it down how you're actually going to put this into motion for your business. First, let's look at the daily tasks. So I'm going to read it off my screen. We have post on social media, clear out your DMs. Those are direct messages. So any DMs are coming into on your Instagram or on your Facebook page. Reach inbox 0, and then check in on your free groups or communities. Now, those 4 things are things that should be done every single day as long as you're able to. And here's the thing. I know that inbox 0 is not always achievable if you're off grid, so don't worry about it if you're off grid. I also know that posting on social media is not always achievable if you're off grid, and that can be one of the biggest drains for us as roadpreneurs. What this means is anytime you are thinking about your days, plan ahead. If you know you're going to be off grid, plan ahead and schedule out the posts. So even if you're not manually doing it every single day, you are still there making sure that a post or a reel or something shows up on your feed every single day. If you can get into the rhythm of having something already scheduled to go out every single day, you're going to be good to go. And then when you're on grid, if you're able to clear out those DMs, reach that inbox 0, that just means there's no lingering unread messages waiting for you to respond to. And if you can also check in on your groups, respond to people in your groups, your membership, your communities, you're good to go. You're really good to go. Then let's look at the weekly. So like I said at the beginning of this, if you like Taco Tuesday, you're probably going to like this approach, because what I've done is I've broken out every single day of the week has a different focus. This is something that goes a little bit deeper. It's a little bit meatier, but it's something you can just kind of check off the box one day a week. So Mondays, this is when you're going to touch base with your clients and your customers. This can be emailing them. This can be reaching out. This can be asking for feedback, doing a check-in. What are you working on this week? How are you doing? How can I help you? This can be following up on conversations that have been kind of lingering and might have fallen to the wayside. You can pick them back up to start the week and do this quick check-in, a little bit of an email huddle or a group huddle, that kind of a thing. And then on Tuesdays, check in with your technology. We can call this Tech Tuesday. So check in with your technology. Look at what's going on with your opt-in rate, conversion rates. Are they still high? Did something happen? Did something change? Look at your funnels. Are they all turned on? Is everything still working? If you can every week just keep a pulse of what's working, what's not working, how many posts do you have in your queue, how many posts do you have, or how many podcast episodes have you scheduled out for in advance? What do you have on your list that you need to fill in? Go and look at all the different pieces of technology that you have and just do a pulse check. Just see if they're doing okay. Then on Wednesday, this is a create a fresh content day. So this can be a great day to batch record podcast episodes or write that new blog post or get that newsletter that goes out over the weekend written and scheduled. But having this in the middle of the week lets you lean into all that you've been hearing, all that chatter, all that conversation, and then answer it with your content. And then you can schedule it out in advance. This way, you're continuously showing up and you're continuously creating new things because you're committed to every Wednesday, I am creating a new piece of content. Then on Thursday, this is CEO Day. This is where you get to take care of your business. This is where you get to work on your business instead of in your business all the time. By dedicating one day of the week to being a CEO Day and just making it a day where you get caught up, you get all of your elements in order, all of your business in order. You can start tackling these quarterly task lists that you see on the bottom of this one sheet, and you can really lean into doing bigger, deeper work for your business. You can carve this day out as I'm not scheduling any appointments on this Thursday because this is my day for me to do what I need to do. And then I call Friday the Financial Friday. So this is where we do a recap. You can write down the names of the people who bought from you this week and honor them and be excited about making that sale. You can do a check-in with your bank account. Do you have any bills that are coming up that are due? How are you doing on paying yourself? Are you paying yourself too little, too much? Doing that quick recap of your finances every single week of just doing that pulse check to see where you're at will help you to stay current, will help you to not overspend, not underspend, and really get out ahead of everything. Then we're going to go into the monthly. So at the beginning of every single month, what I want you to do is look at your monthly focus. What is a theme for the month? So for example, I like to theme my months out as for the months that I'm launching my course. That's the course month. That's launch month. That's where I'm going all in on this particular launch. If I'm launching my membership, well, then I'm going all in on this particular membership. This is where everything is being focused. And then I also have my monthly marketing theme planned. Now, that's what I share inside the Roadpreneur community, so you can go and just grab that theme from there. Another way that you can use the monthly theme is you can look at the monthly theme of your content. Is there a specific thing that you want to focus on this month and just go really deep on it, like do a 4-part series every single month on one particular area? You absolutely can use that monthly theme for that. The monthly theme for you is going to look a little bit different, and you might have several monthly themes across different products, across your marketing. It's up to you how your product line is established, but regardless of how you do that, coming back to that monthly theme every single month is a really good idea to keep those guardrails up, keep that focus, make sure you're spending your time as you're maximizing your time as productively as possible. I also want you to set a goal for yourself every single month. This month, I want to accomplish XYZ. So it might be if you're launching, I want to get 5 new people to join my course. I want to get 10 new members inside my membership. Those numbers are probably going to be a lot bigger too as you grow and evolve. But just knowing that you have those specific numbers of what you want to accomplish, a specific item you want to accomplish, maybe you want to finally finish wrapping up your course and creating your course, that'll, again, help you keep those guardrails up. So when you go back to those CEO days, you know what to do. You know where to lean in. And if you're creating content and you're batch creating it, well, then you know you've got lots of time and focus to create it. You can go all in on that, get it out of the way with, and then lean in and create even more content than you thought was possible. At the end of every month, we're going to do a financial checkpoint and an audience checkpoint. And this is where I want to encourage you to lean in and look at how much revenue did you make and how much did you profit? Those are obviously different. So revenue is how much money you brought in, and profit is how much you were able to take home and keep for yourself. This is important to differentiate because now you can start to see, is my spending too high? Am I paying myself too little, not enough? Maybe I have high profits. I should probably be pouring some more of that back into marketing. So understanding the difference between the two at the end of every single month will really help you to know how you're spending your money. And then I want you to track your audience size. How many people are on your email list and how many people do you have total in your social media audience? If you want to break up your Facebook group versus your Facebook profile and your Instagram profile, by all means do so. But ultimately, what we're looking at here is we don't want to get overly complicated and down into the nuances too much. We really just want to know what is our audience like on social media? Chances are there's a pretty healthy overlap between Facebook and Instagram. And so that's why we don't want to get too bogged down in it. We just want to kind of have a pulse on, am I attracting new eyes every single month? Am I attracting new people to my list every single month? That's what's most important. Now we're going to end on these quarterly tasks. And I call them quarterly tasks, but you're going to pick a couple to do every single quarter. So we have batching content. Like I said, getting out ahead and just doing that batch work to really get in front of ourselves in terms of creating content. Brainstorming for social media. Maybe you decide on one of these creating content days, on Wednesdays, you want to just brainstorm the heck out of social media and come up with, using what you've learned in Module 6, come up with all these different ideas for what to post for tips and what to post about the I am statements and things like that. Are you going to dedicate some time to just brainstorming that so it's more of a plug and play than like an every day I've got to come up with something new? Carve out some time for that. Take a pulse. Look at what your audience is talking about. Go and research. Go back to what we learned in Module 1. You should always be going back and putting your ear to the ground and listening to what your audience has to say. Reconciling your taxes. Now that's something that has to just be done. Looking at your mileage, looking at your expenses, reconciling those quarterly taxes. That's something you're going to want to do every single quarter. Product updates, freshening up your products. Is there a way that you can update them? Do you need to make updates? Has technology changed? Now you're talking about something that is no longer relevant. How can you make these updates? Same with product creation. You've probably had an idea of a product on your heart. When are you going to create that product? Decide on a CEO day or on a content creation day and go all in on doing that. Opt-in creation, creating new opt-ins to get people to your list is a great way to kind of spark some new excitement around your list. This is particularly important if your opt-in right now is not converting very well. We need to look at what we're doing to bring people to your list. Launching your products, building buzz around that. I highly encourage you at least once a quarter to build some buzz around your products. Pitching the press, pitching podcasts, pitching to be a contributor in a magazine. We need to be consistently pitching the media. And then driving retention. Doing something really special for your customers is a great thing to do each and every quarter. So having this one sheet here on your desk will let you know where to lean in, how to focus your time, and structure your days and your weeks and your months, and then of course your quarters to check those boxes every single quarter. Make sure you're getting at least most of them done so that you can continuously move forward in your business.